I might swerve and bend that corner. Woo. Before I get going, can we have a real conversation real quick, okay? It is now reported Liangelo Ball has signed a 13 million with 8 million guaranteed record deal with Universal Def Jam. And he retains ownership of all his creative property. That means publishing, writing. He retains ownership of all that. They don't own it. And he get 8 M's off the front end. Now that's not no bad deal. That's a pretty sweet deal. For I might swerve and bend that corner. Woo. Now I ain't no hater. That's on jam, bro. It rides. But can we have a real conversation real quick? And I don't say this because I'm somebody who make music. I'm never one to take food from anybody else's plate. But there are so many artists that are like, let's keep it a buck, 10,000 times better than Jello, bro. Like the amount of artists who are starving and fighting for deals, who make dope artists. And I'm just not talking about just like your local hometown artists, up and coming art. I'm talking about established artists that are in the game right now, who you know, who I know, who are looking for a deal, who are looking just for the exposure and the backing, who's been at this for years, bro, like years. They're looking for that deal, just something, a label to back them and, not to be taken advantage of by a label. Talking about fighting and scrapping, you know what I mean? Really trying to, putting in the groundwork. And then you have Jello, who has some celebrity about him, who comes in and he just, like that, a week later, he putting ink to paper for 13 M's. How do y'all feel about that? I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted. At one point, it's cool, like I get it. It's viral. It's a, it's a clip. It's a moment in time. Realistically, we won't be talking about this in about, next week. Something will come and it'll go, and it'll be, it'll be down by the wayside. But I think it's important to know, it's kind of crazy how one viral moment can change the trajectory of one's career. You know what I'm saying? It's wild. Like, and what does this say to up and coming artists, or that artist who has been putting in work, the way how, they feel like they should, actually having integrity in their craft, and they're doing all the right things, and they're recording, and they're not looking for the viral moment, and they're doing all the right things to become an established artist. And then you see Jello come in and just get 13 M's, 8 M's guaranteed at that, and just see the wave of, outpouring support. I don't know, man. It's a crazy world. I think it speaks to the music industry. I think it speaks to our listeners, how we consume music, and how we're just, we entertain by 10 to 15 seconds, and that's fine. But I think, like, whenever you start to see things like this in motion, when it's like, homeboy get 13 million off the front, like 8 M's off the front, like, here, fam. It's crazy, man. I don't know what that says to artists who are up and coming. I don't know. It just kind of changes the direction of how people, I think, are going to create. And I think this trend, and like, let me preface it by saying, I don't think Jello's the first person to do this. And I know he's not the first person to do this. I mean, we have a number of artists, Bad Babies, and the list goes on. And, yeah, man. What do y'all think, man? Let me know something. How y'all feel about Jello getting 13 M's? You know what I mean? I might swerve in that corner. Woo.
In that corner, whoa. Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch, start letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show, me who she be, I'm kinda fucking with it, show me some more.